down here? It's nighttime. Why am I up here? Why do people live here when it's still tomorrow? It's still yesterday. Good morning. That's what my face looks like if I had to do this show on the West Coast. Good morning. Like that. Girl. Girl. Too much. Too much. Oh, morning sunshine. Is it? You mean good morning nighttime? Good morning nighttime. Mm-hmm. Kezia. This ain't right. This ain't right. Trying to keep my screen on my computer to give a little bit more light. Mm-hmm. Having a Pop-Tart. Mm-hmm. Hello, Lisa. Mary Peterson. What time is it there? It is 6 o'clock on the dot. So too early. Yeah, I'm not even up. This is a potty break. I'm going right back to bed. It is too early. Uh-huh. Good morning, Franny. So, I've made it. Mm-hmm. No, sure. They don't have no gluten-free Pop-Tart. This is a Jersey Pop-Tart that literally made the trip. Uh-huh. Ginny, I didn't think so either. We're all surprised. Mm-hmm. Madeline, that's a stretch. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. How about squinty and squishy? Uh-huh. Are you outside? I am. You can't go live from in here. The rooms don't really have good internet. And it's too dark in my room. I mean, there's lighting, but I think it would be super creepy. And the sun's about to come up. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I had to be on time because, I think yoga starts at 7. So I gotta cut this short. How long you been live? 2 seconds. Alejandra. I was sitting here, I was like 2 minutes early. And I was like, I'm gonna go sit here in the dark like a dum-dum. So I went early. Yes, Italian queen. Uh-huh. Does it look fake? It's not. I don't know what I thought this was gonna do. As if that there was like some thin string holding this screen up, but there's nothing. Mm-hmm. Linda, good morning. What happened to the playpen in the hallway? Kathy, we came back last night. Gone. Brought it back in the room. I think it's hilarious. Everybody's like, it's not a big deal. There was no baby in it. I'm like, the implication was there that there would be a baby in it. And I think they set it up in the afternoon to be like, now listen, we're gonna put this here. It doesn't have a baby in it. But if it did, it won't be a big deal because we put it out here this afternoon. You got used to it. It's weird. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Oh. Somebody's like, it's not even a baby. We're one step from baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Amy, I was all set. I had picked up a rattle, a bottle, some cigarettes. Babies love that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So, no. Missy was making fun of me. Mm-hmm. Stop talking when you're eating. Now listen, you say shit like that, and it makes me think to myself, maybe I should be a lady. And then I go, no, I probably won't. Basic manners. I don't have those. So, if we're looking at manners, at 5:30 in the morning. Wrong space. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Always eating. I'm hungry. Mm-hmm. Is it really morning for you? No, Judy. It's not morning for me. Mm-hmm. I know, Alexis, don't get me a bowl of blueberries. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm cranky. This is not today. Uh-huh. Anyway. These are so dry. These Pop-Tarts came in a pack of 4. The other 3 packs were amazing. But this one not so good. Is it 4 or 5? It's 6. When you say it like that, it feels like I've slept in. But no, it's 6. It's not really that good. But it's something. Mm-hmm. I know, not today, Satan. Mm-hmm. Why is it dark? I'm in Oregon and it's so light. No, I'm in California. I'm like right below you, but I don't know. I don't live here. I don't know when they open the curtains. This is what your outside looks like. Mm-hmm. I didn't make this set. So I don't know. Now I'm pretty sure that's ocean. Oh. Rises in the east. There's a giant building here. I bet it's lighter over there. I'm pretty sure that's water out yonder. So I feel like we gotta wait. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So anyway, so Miss, if you've been following Missy and I during our excursion, and I just want to be clear, all of the ridiculous things that have been happening, and that I've been posting about is only half of what's actually been happening. Is Missy with you? No, she stayed with me the first night. Now she's staying with our girlfriend, Laurie, from Mama Needs a Nap. And because I didn't want to wake her up every morning. But we've been having a good time. How did you get Missy back to the room? She was fine. She switched rooms yesterday, so she was already kind of situated. So what do you do for content? Corey, you're looking at it. I know. Dumb. But it's 5:30 in the morning. What else would you do? Like if I was juggling, you'd want to punch me in the face. Like if I was like, hey everybody, welcome. Who wants to hear that? Not me. Like I do feel like if I had a morning show, like I was ever gonna watch one, I'd wanna, no, Corey, it's fine, you're welcome here. You seem like a lovely person. Oh, after she peed her pants, oh choice, yeah. So we're sitting here. There's a restaurant right here. Just out of the blue. She's like, you think I can take this glass? What? What are you talking about? I think I should be able to take this glass to my room. Yeah. Or to a restaurant. You're not allowed to steal a glass. No. Go get a water bottle. She goes, yeah, but if we were on a cruise, they would let me take it. I go, but we're not. We're on land. And that's called stealing on land. It's a possible felony. Why would you get a bottle? We'll get water for you. Uh-huh. My wife is named Dena. There's like 3 of us. boxing mob. Unheard of. I bet she's fantastic. So from that point on, where Missy thinks she's on a cruise, even though there's a whole bunch of trees, then I just started pointing to stuff, and I was like, salt and pepper. You think we're allowed to take this? No. We're not. What about this? And then literally a guy walked by with a giant umbrella. Well, what are these umbrellas? You think we're allowed to take these back to our room? No. We are not allowed to take any of this back to our room. That's why it's called a restaurant. It belongs here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And she just, I really couldn't stop laughing. And that's when she peed her pants. And then I recorded us telling you the story, okay? So I was on my phone, and I was like, I'm gonna make a video. And I record and I say, this is what happened, blah, 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 blah. And we think it's hilarious. And then I look at the phone, and I realize that I didn't record any of it. That I had my finger on the button, and it never recorded. And then I looked at her, and I go, I recorded none of that. And then that's when she really peed her pants. And that's the second time. So what you watched was actually the second time that I had to explain it. And that is why we couldn't stop laughing. Yeah. So I took a Tiffany lamp from a hotel once. And that's when I said, do you want me to just pour this water right on your pants? That might be better than the pee stain. And then she did that thing where she was like, I need you to look at my crotch. And I was like, I'm not drunk enough for that. I don't know if you could tell. It's 4 o'clock. And then she spread her legs in the chair, and then I was like, okay, I'm going in. It was a lot. I'm hanging out here. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm bored and I got nothing to watch. That is literally the perfect reason to be here, Corey. Like, if you could say, like, I literally have nothing else going on, so sure, I'll watch you. You're our target audience. So that's really what we look for. Do you, like, if we had a commercial, be like, do you have somewhere to be? Do you have, like, friends you could talk to right now? Is there anything interesting on television? Then stay here. Okay. Okay. Because we'll be on. Okay. Do you have a special guest? Do you have, like, a lot of programming? Not at all. Do you have, like, a format? What? Then you stay. I haven't had friends since high school. What's a friend? Somebody that makes you look at their crotch to make sure they didn't pee themselves, or that the pee got through their pants. That's a friend. In case we just wanted to put, like, a definition on it. Yes, I'm still in California. Sun's coming up. They did say it was going to be a bit foggy. Open mic was great. Okay, so here's what yeah, doing a great job, ASA. So last night we did our virtual open mic. If you are not familiar with our virtual open mic, it is where a group of super fun people get together and just talk about stuff, and we listen, we don't judge, and whatever. Okay, so again, there's like a main building here, which is the only building that has, like, internet. So we came here, but they were doing registration for this event at the same time, like literally right next to us. So it's really, really loud. So I say, Missy, we're gonna have to use my AirPods. She was like, got it. So I put one AirPod in, she puts the other AirPod in. So between the two of us, we make one giant head. So we get on with Stephanie, and Stephanie was like, I can't hear Missy. And I'm like, oh, either my AirPod is the only one that has the microphone, or maybe hers is broken. I don't know how they work. So Stephanie says, Dena, sit with Missy on this side of you so that the mic might be able to pick up you and her. Like, so we're basically sharing this microphone in my ear. So we switch seats. Now Missy's on this side. And she's talking, and Steph's like, I still can't hear you. Get closer to Dena's face. So Missy is getting closer and closer until eventually she has got her dumb nose just nestled into my ear and just talking into my hair. I'm like, oh, this is real comfortable. And Steffi's like, that's perfect. And I was like, okay. So we do open mic. And yeah, we do open mic. And you know, I'll talk, and then usually Missy talks, and so I'll talk like a person, and then Missy puts her giant head here, and then just talks into my face, and it's yeah, it's hilarious. Anyway, well, at one point, Denise, our newest writer, was like, Dena, just do me a favor. When Missy talks, can you move your lips? Because I bet it would be hilarious. And I was like, but I don't know, just the way that Denise said it. I understood what Denise said. Denise said, you're basically like, Dena, you're basically like Missy's puppet. And so Missy goes like this. And was just like, you are. I don't know what was wrong with Missy, but Missy puts her face here, starts talking, and then gets her hand and starts going like this. And I am completely confused. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, that's what Denise said. So she's got her face here and she's talking. She's like, rah, rah, rah. I go, that's not at all what she said. Think about what you're doing. Your face is in my ear. She's like, yeah. And just, and I just look at her. And I was just like, I can't help you if you're not going to help yourself. I can't. And so finally she got it. And then she started talking, and then I just started moving my lips, and it actually was hysterical. But we look like complete idiots in this lobby. Not that that is unusual. Tiffany, you gonna be okay? That would be hard. Son's in San Diego at the Marine Corps boot camp for 1 week so far. How am I gonna do 12 more weeks? You're gonna be fine. You're gonna cry. You're gonna be like those videos. Those videos where like they graduate and then they gotta stand at attention and they're not allowed to move until one of their loved ones touches them or hugs them. Did you ever see that? It's so beautiful. And then there's always somebody in the crowd that nobody from their family came, and then somebody else's family comes over and hugs them, and then they all cry, and it's so beautiful. It's too early. It's too early. I felt so much better writing a letter each day to my son. Oh, Denise. Every time I see him, Terry. Every time. I just start to cry. Hey, Dino. How much is that drink? I don't know what that means, but it's just green tea. Welcome to the East Coast, Nicole. Welcome. You have a great sunshiny morning. What kind of morning is this? You can't see nothing. Is it morning? Did the sun come up or didn't it? It doesn't look real. No. Amy, do you even know? I mean, that's it. That's all you get. You get these bushes, these trees, and then this thing, and then nothing. It's like a painting that somebody forgot to finish. They're like, should we do anything back here? No. No. Grace, I want your candy. Oh. I don't know what that means. Oh, the bottle itself, yeah, $2. I got these on Amazon. No, is it smoke from the fires or fog? I believe it's just fog. Dude, you just have to be patient. The sun will come out. Here in Oregon, it'll be 100 for the 5th day. Wow. Yeah, it's actually colder here than it is in New Jersey, which is bizarre to me. It's like fall here. It's like yesterday, I think it was 75 degrees. So yeah, the Central Coast is cold. Is that where I am? It's gonna be 60s in Wisconsin. They're like ninjas. They're like moderating ninjas. Yeah. So I'm in Santa Cruz, which is beautiful. And there's the redwood forest here. Missy told me, she's like, Dena, we have to go to the redwood forest. And I was like, from the song? She was like, yes. I never knew where that was. It's here in Santa Cruz. I don't know if you know. And I was like, is it near the Gulf Stream water? She was like, no. 80 degrees in South Carolina. 100 is perfect weather for me. Said who? Nothing to do. What are you going to do? You know what you can do in 100 degrees? This. And then don't move the rest of the day. That's it. They're like, what should we do today? We're doing it. This is it. You can't do anything. Too much. Will you ever go on another cruise? I think it's too soon to ask me that. Dink, is that Andrea? There's my cousin Andrea, not regular Andrea. It's too soon. I don't know. I want to. I think it was because of the second day was really really bad in terms of sailing. But then it didn't hit me until the 5th day when we actually got off. So I don't know. Maybe on a big ship. It would have to be like a big ship for me to go again. That one was like medium. I was fine on the bigger ship, so I don't know. Hey, Caitlin. So I don't know. We'll see. I know, Janice. It looks really pretty. And I would love to show you because there are some beautiful redwood trees here, but are you working in California or is it a vacation? It's a little bit of both. I am working. I'm here with Story Summit as part of their faculty to be teaching. So I teach tomorrow. I have open mic that I'm hosting here tomorrow night, and then Wednesday I teach again. So, but it's beautiful. And some other great teachers, mentors here. And so it's been really nice to kind of come out and teach me the ways. If I knew the ways, I would be doing a lot more than this. I know none of the ways. You won't learn any of the ways. What is OFM? It means One Funny Mother, Corey. And you're welcome to hang out. We do some funny videos. Not here, but on Instagram sometimes. Thanks, Dena. You too. I know, Athena. I'm trying to get used to it. Did you have a show last night? No. We had our opening session, so we had a keynote last night, and So it was nice. It's when all of the like registration and the first dinner, and so everybody, all the registrants showed up yesterday. So it was nice. It was nice to see everybody, and it was good. It was good. Seems like a nice group of people, and there's yoga soon, so that's why I'm in my yoga clothes. Um, and then there's some different sessions happening. Do you like Joe Rogan? I don't really listen to Joe Rogan, so I can't say if I like him or not. I don't want to say no because I don't listen. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe the fact that I don't listen says something. I don't know that I'm his target audience. You know, I don't know that he's like who we should program towards. Oh my gosh, Candace, we did do a sound bath yesterday. And I have never heard the words sound bath before, but did you know they go together? And so the first night at dinner, it was all the faculty that went to dinner together. And the workshop goes till Thursday, Lorraine. And I meet this girl, Michelle, who I bet she's up. I bet she's running somewhere. She's just like the most fun person. And just like really open and funny. And I know, what else you got rolled into that sort of, it was just a clip. I put it down here for yoga and I forgot about it. I pull out a hoagie. I'm like, hold on, you want some french fries? Okay, she can. I'm gonna get Michelle on here and I'm gonna make her sound bath us. She's gonna bath us all. I gotta get her number. You watch. I'm gonna have Michelle on here tomorrow. And so, so she was talking with us yesterday, and because we were getting started last night, she goes, "Do you guys want to do a sound bath at the hot tub?" Now, I've never heard those words together in a sentence. Mind you, in or outside of a hot tub. But if you say the word hot tub, I'm in. And then you add sound bath, and I go, oh, sure. And then she'll say it's very relaxing. I was in a hot tub. Like I don't care what you plan once you say hot tub. So, yeah, what is a sound bath? Let me tell you. So there's all these Tibetan bowls, and based on their size and what they're made of, and then there's a mallet, and so there's 4 of us. There's a hot tub. So the 4 of us are sitting in the hot tub, and supposed to just find a spot that you can just relax, and then you close your eyes. I go to a crystal bowl sound bath once a month. Look at Madeline. Madeline is so multi-dimensional. You just don't know it. Yeah, they're all different sound frequencies. And she talks to you in like yoga voice. And the funny thing is like if you meet her, which I'm gonna try to get her on the show, if you meet her, she's the most bubbly, fun, just welcoming person. So we're at this long table for this faculty meeting, right? Faculty dinner. And I'm sitting with like the girls who get stuff done, like the administrators, the executive director, Michelle, sound bath, Gwen, also part of administration. So we're in like the get shit done group. And then in the middle are all the New York Times best-selling authors, right? So Julie's there, Laura's there, Sadiq was there, Melissa's there. And at the other end, I was like the keynote speakers down there. I mean, there was our part of the table, and then it just gets more and more impressive as you go, right? So we're sitting there. Well, I meet Michelle for the first time, and she's so funny and so hilarious. You'll see. I'm gonna get her on for tomorrow. And she says, we can't stop laughing. Like, she's so funny. Like, do you ever just meet people and we were laughing hysterically the entire night. And you know how like sometimes when you're at a big table, you can like you can like be in this conversation, but if you get bored, you can be like, let's see what's going on over here. You know, you can change the channel. You know what I'm talking about? Did you ever sit at a table and you're like, I don't like the channel that I'm in. I think this is my channel. Let me try the other channel. And you turn and you see what's on the other channel, right? But here's what happened. We're laughing so hard. I'm pretty sure we're obnoxious. That I was like, let me check the tone of the other channel. So I turned the channel. They are solving the world's problems. They are wonderful people. They're using big words and they're classy. And then I come back to our channel, but like, and then she had a rope and then they got arrested. And I was like, I'm gonna stay on this channel. This is my channel. But you know, when I felt like we were like too trashy, I was like, let me change channel. And then they would say a big word, preposterous. And I'd be like, let me come back to my channel. It just, it was so fun. It was so fun. So Michelle was great in my channel. And we had such a good time. Corey, any word with more than 4 letters is a big word to me. I just can't, sometimes, like there's times, Corey, that people can use big words around me. I was drinking, so it's a lot. If I have a bourbon, I'm just like, can you use smaller words? And there was a lot of talk of people being arrested or murder, and I was like, I'm gonna just stay here. So it was fun, but so anyway, so Michelle gave us a sound bath in the hot tub yesterday, indubitably, and I would be like, and I'm out. So as we went to the hot tub yesterday, did the sound bath, and you can literally like, she has all these different bowls, and so your eyes are closed, but you can kind of hear them as she moves them around. And it's just interesting, like, while she's doing it, like, you'll find a bowl that just kind of, like, gets into your soul. I don't know. It's very California. I was like, I'm gonna bowl. I don't think it works with, like, is it Corel? The white dishes that you get at the Goodwill. I don't think that kind of bowl will have the same effect. I'm gonna try it. I don't think like you can get a bowl at like Marshall's. I mean, maybe you could. They do have some interesting things. Maybe they do have sound bowls there. I don't know. Yeah. So it was interesting. So we did a sound bath. And then is Brenda Mapes here? Because I was cracking up. We might have hit a special store yesterday. Special California store where they have certain edibles. And it was funny because we went in there and some people in the group were asking questions. I'm like, no, if you're trying to sleep, you're gonna need to get an indica. You want a 1-to-1-to-1. Like I was like, who am I? Everybody was like, what about this one? I'm like, well, that's a 2-to-1. If you really like, if you're looking for this, yeah, a Pyrex sound bath. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it works with Pyrex or Corel. I think you gotta have like a real Tibetan bowl. But for some reason at the drugstore, let's call it that. It sounds like a CVS, but it wasn't. I was the go-to person. So that was fun. So. So many. Into the couch. Into couch. So, it was fun. There are some older ladies in a hot tub retreat. Oh my gosh, I saw that. 2 ladies had a medical, they were 80. A whole bunch of 80-year-olds got together. 4. That's a lot because there's not a lot of them, so you have to say a whole bunch. A whole bunch of old ladies got together, 4, and decided to get into a hot tub on like a vacation. They 2 of them get stuck in it and can't get out. Or maybe they had a medical episode before, and then that's why they couldn't get them out. Either way, they had to call the EMS. And by the time they got there, one was unconscious, the other one was on their way to being unconscious, and they were like, pull them out. I mean, the way the article was written, it was so crazy because they basically said they pulled him out, they took him outside and hosed him down. And I was like, I'm just gonna say this. If I am at a place in my life where you have to hose me down to bring me back, I'd be so mad. They'd be like, oh my gosh, did they do mouth to mouth? Did they do CPR? Did they do this? Did they do open heart surgery? No, no, they just hosed me down. It was really more of a hose down situation. Like, hose you down, but like with medicine, like they hit you with radiation of some kind because it was just such a intense situation. No, just water. I really just needed a good hose down with just, water to bring me back. Because I'm so dumb that I got into a hot tub because I'm 80. You know what I mean? That would be how dumb. Yeah. What got you into YouTube and what's your inspiration? I'm here on YouTube because I made $3 on Facebook. That's a much longer story, Corey, but that's the answer. What's your inspiration? You're my inspiration. I don't know. What's my inspiration? If I'm honest, I have been into a lot of like octopus videos on Instagram, and I don't know why. So far, my feed on Instagram has been octopi, and for some odd reason, bullfighters. Not the ones that carry this, but they're tiny little men, and then a bull will come charging at them, and then they just go boom, and then they live. And that's probably not the answer you were looking for, but I feel like that gives you like a pretty good like snapshot as to where I am as a person. Not really pulling a lot of inspiration from like people or nature or life or like the Dalai Lama. Just mostly octopi and tiny little man bullfighters. Does that give you some insights? Yeah. So, there you go. I don't know if that resonated with anyone. If you're like, can we watch bullfighters? Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, don't do yourself any favors and put in bullfighters on your Instagram because you will lose days. Days. And you just sit there and you're like, if I saw that bull coming towards me, they stand their ground. I don't know how many times you gotta be hit by a bull to be a bullfighter successfully. But I'm obsessed with it. I love that somebody just got put in timeout by Ollie for saying, Mom? I thought it was kind of funny, but listen, the bar is high here. Fellas, let me just give you some insights. If you're gonna hang out here, there are 3 ladies who are monitoring your every move, and if they don't like how you look at me, you'll be out. Okay, I just want you to know, we never had a meeting. We never set a standard. It's just what they feel like. And she didn't like how you used too many exclamation points. You gotta come in here low-key. Yeah, you can't come in here and make fun of the mom. She was like, oh, hell no. Gone. You probably got timed out for 87,000 seconds or something. I don't even know. I think that's such a funny. It doesn't say you'll be timed out for 1 day. They put it into seconds. I know. I could use some ASA in real life. Just in the middle of a conversation. You're like, Alejandra, could you come over here and just block this person? Sorry. And then you just go on with your conversation, and she just takes them out. Mm-hmm. Shikendra's like, that's why I can't be a moderator. You would have 0 comments. Yeah, well, you're not gonna last here very long. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you just heard the rules. Anyway, I know she would be great for online dating. Could you imagine if you could hire somebody to come on your online date with you and just sit between you and your creepy date, and he would be like, so where are you from? She's like, I'll allow it. I can answer. I'd be like, oh, I'm from New Jersey, and I was born and raised there. And he's like, yeah, and he like interrupts you, and she was like, I'm gonna need to time you out. Let her finish. You can finish. Go ahead. I timed you out. Go ahead. That would be the most excellent. I would volunteer. I would volunteer to go on people's dates, and I'd be like, I'm like, where are you from? I'll allow it. You can answer. What do you like to do for fun? God, you can answer that. And he was like, do you like, what's your idea of a date? Is it like going out, or is it snuggling and watching a movie? I'm like, time out. Okay, this is a first date. Okay, we don't cuddle, Bob. Okay, you'd be lucky if you get a cup of coffee. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not doing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she said it. She goes, and of the 3, I'm the most lenient. Mm-hmm. Not on a first date, Kendra. No. No, you're lucky I'm sitting here not touching anything. Please. I don't know where you've been. Yeah, no. Not gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah. Sean's like, I love coffee. See, Sean, you would not get timed out if somebody was on an internet date with you. You'd be like, Sean seems lovely. And I'll tell you, if you were on a date with Sean and Sean's like, I love coffee, I'd be like, go ahead, Sean. Keep talking. And then if one of you bees here started talking crazy, and you're like, what do you think about marriage? You'd be like, beep, she's not allowed to talk. Sean, you talk now. I'll tell you straight up, because I'll be honest, I was just as weird on internet dates. I would say weird stuff. I was like, why did I say that? Why would I do that? Can someone time me out? And you're like, no, I didn't mean that. Mm-mm. No, I shouldn't have said it. Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah, why do people want to immediately hug and cuddle? I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know where you've been. Yeah, you'd be lucky if I sit here and have this coffee. Okay, what is this doing? Okay. Denise is like, I'm sitting here with my coffee now. You and Sean can talk, but I will moderate. These are not bad ideas. How many women would feel so much more comfortable going on like an internet date, but with like another woman? It's like when you go to the dermatologist and the dermatologist comes in, but it's a man, and he was like, Susie, our nurse, is going to be with us for the full exam. And you're like, okay, great, Susie, glad you're here. Now, what do you need to say? Right? Yeah. Yeah, no touchy. No touchy. I don't even like to cuddle with my husband of 20 years. Yeah, and you think because you bought me a latte, we're gonna cuddle? I don't think so, friend. I don't think so. No. Yeah. After would be a great date chaperone, yeah. Yeah, 30 years ago when I started nursing, doctors didn't have nurses with them. Yep, caused a lot of problems. Yeah, Tanny's like, I don't even know how to talk to people I'm interested in. Oh my gosh. Missy is such a train wreck. A train wreck. We'll be out in public and she'll say stuff. Do you ever have a friend that, you know, you'll be in a group of people and they're doing their thing and you're doing your thing, and then you hear them say some crazy, and I just go, what did you just say? She goes, I don't know what I said. I go, I heard what you said. Don't say that again. She's like, do you think they heard me? Yeah, everybody heard you. She's like, oh, why are you saying so much? I don't know. Take a time out. Okay. Wow. So funny. Oh, that's so fun. You went to see Leah Morgan? I bet she was so fun. Yeah, I have a good train wreck, so I know, Cooley. I've heard your train wreck story. Was that literally on the way down to New York, too? Gosh, my hair is getting bigger and bigger. I can't. Thanks, Amy. Yeah, this is a lot. It's just, I think I have bigger hair than anybody here. I think my hair just gets bigger and bigger every day. And I just can't fight it. All right, listen, I got yoga. You know when you in another country and you gotta go to yoga. I know it's not another country, but whatever. It's full of secrets. You're not wrong. Yeah, all from Missy. So anyway, yes, it was the last night I went through, the door was, yeah, so funny. I'm gonna go do California things. Sound baths and yoga. As opposed to New Jersey things where we sleep and we eat Doritos. Yeah. Anyway, so it's beautiful here in Santa Cruz. And I'll talk to Michelle to see if we can't sound bath tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you get ready emotionally. And that's it. I know, Athena. Someday soon. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks, Margaret. Thanks for watching. And yeah. I don't know if there's a Tipsy Tuesday. I have to look at the time. 9, 6. Yeah. I know. There is a Tipsy Tuesday, but it's gonna be earlier. Perfect. They're gonna do leaf blowing. Yep. Everybody needs good leaf blowing at. It's 6:45 in the morning. All right. I gotta go to yoga. Everybody, thanks for watching. Like Judy from Saskatoon and Good Time Andrew say, do a sound bath. Bathe yourself in sounds. And if you don't have those bowls, just a walk around say going like that. All right, I gotta go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day and a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.